Good morning, everybody. Traveling Tuesdays with Mike again. Today we're going to drive a 2018 Charger GT. This is an all-wheel drive vehicle, powered with a V6 motor. Still gives you all the pickup you'd expect in a Charger, as well as four-door family seating. You got the nice touchscreen radio, touchscreen display up front. Just a great all-around vehicle. Gives you that sporty look, and yet you do have the extra seating if you need it for the family. Today we're going to go visit with the Wert County Humane Society Animal Shelter and kind of see what they've got going on. I know they have some special events coming up, so we're just going to talk to them and see what's going on there. So join us. Hey everybody, we're here at the Wert County Animal Shelter and just trying to get an idea of what goes on here. I think a lot of people think it's a place you take and drop a stray off and you're done with it. There's a lot more goes on here than that, and they have a much bigger plan than just taking in strays. With us today is one of the shelter volunteers, Frankie, and she's the lucky one that got the short straw to talk to us today. Frankie, tell a little bit about yourself, how you got involved with the shelter.
I came out to a volunteer orientation one night and I really liked what they were trying to do and hoped that I could help also. Just help the animals get homes, the dogs and the cats find forever homes.
Gotcha. So, forever home, that means a place they're going to go and stay. It's not temporary.
Correct.
Because this is a temporary thing.
Yes, this is a transition between where they were and where they're going to their forever homes, definitely.
Good deal, good deal. Now, what's the average time that an animal spends here? I know it varies.
It does vary. I want to say a month to 4 months, usually.
Okay.
Sometimes there's animals that stay 6 months. We have a couple that have been here for a couple years. We just haven't found their forever people yet.
Now, I understand my son volunteers here. I understand my buddy Nibbles finally found a place to live.
Yes, he finally found a home after about 2 years.
Good.
A great couple opened their arms and their home to him. And
good deal.
we've heard nothing but good reports.
We want to keep hearing those too.
Yes, yes.
We want to keep hearing those too. So, is there a minimum time they're here? I mean, I know that once you do an intake on them, they have to go through certain paces before they're ready to be put out to a home?
Yes, they will get their shots and they will get fixed.
Okay.
We do not send animals out that are not fixed.
Okay. And is that, so that takes some time, probably depends on scheduling and
Yes.
all that?
Yes.
Okay. Then, other things that go on here. What's a day like at the shelter?
Well, the kennels are cleaned in the morning, and then throughout the day also. They're fed. Some days more than others we have volunteers that come in. They walk the dogs, they play with them, they socialize them, get to know them. The cats too, if it's a nice day, we have a caddy shack outside where they can go and play with them and cuddle with them, and we like people to come and spend time with the animals. We value that, and the animals really enjoy it, and it makes them happy.
Now you mentioned the volunteer orientation. Is that something that's ongoing?
Yes.
Are you always looking for volunteers?
Yes, we're always looking for volunteers.
And how do you announce when one of those is coming up? How do you let people know?
Through the Facebook page.
Okay.
There's orientation every Wednesday. Not every Wednesday. On a Wednesday at 6 p.m. I think it's once a month right now. But if we get more people calling and wanting to know, then we'll have more
We'll make it happen.
orientations. Yeah, yeah.
Cool. It's one thing that's a nice problem to have, right? When you have more people than
Yes, we would love to have that problem.
Right. Any events coming up? I know you guys are looking at doing some things down the road that are going to require some major dollars.
Yes.
Any events coming up that would
Yes.
help make that happen sooner?
We've got a comedy night coming up on March 29th. It's a Friday night. Tickets are $30, and we've got 3 comics. You come and have some snacks. There's a cash bar. It's at the Wassenberg. And it's a good time. Good laughs.
It's a great time.
I know you've been there.
Twice.
Yep.
Twice. It's actually called Raise the Wolf.
Yep.
So, as you can hear, the dogs have already voted for it. So, it is a good night. If you, I'm amazed just the last 2 years how many more people came the second year.
Yeah.
So hopefully the word's getting out, you know,
Yes.
that it's a good time. And for $30 to see 3 fairly mainline comics, most of these guys have been at comedy clubs nationwide. You know, that and the hors d'oeuvres are out of this world. They usually have a local vendor do the hors d'oeuvres. That's a very inexpensive evening of entertainment. So keep that in mind. March 29th.
Yes, March 29th.
Do you have times on that? 7?
I think doors open at 6:30,
Yeah.
hors d'oeuvres at 7, and then comedy starts at 8.
Yeah. So anything else coming up?
Right away, I think on the 23rd, we have a Roll King adoption event where we're going to have some of our dogs out there, and you can come and meet them, hang out with them for a little bit, maybe take one home. So, yep.
Okay. So the adoption events, that's always the goal, but more than anything else, you want to make sure the animals get along with people
Yes,
too.
definitely.
At those things.
Definitely.
Now you do something with the Pet Value Store. What is? You do that? Is that an adoption event, or is that just kind of a?
Once a month we have an adoption event out there.
Okay,
We have a couple
okay.
dogs. We've always got cats out there.
Okay,
We
that's
have,
it.
I think, 3 cats out there most all the time. And you can come out there and meet them. Very sweet.
So keep in mind Pet Value. They are some big supporters of the shelter
Yes, they
here.
are.
So that's another putting a plug in there for them if they if you need those kind of supplies, keep them in mind. Anything else you'd like to share?
Come out, adopt a dog, adopt a cat. They lower your blood pressure. They make you go for a walk. They're great.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit of the story here at the shelter. The best way to find out about what goes on here is get involved. Even if you just come out, spend a Sunday afternoon out in the play yard with the dog or something, you might decide this is part of the thing you want to do. You may decide you need a dog at home. So come out, check it out, and get involved somehow with the shelter. Thank you.
Thank you.